Hey, Rubes, this football season, Bell Bank is giving one KFAN listener each week $1,000 to pay it forward to a charity of their choice. Just head over to KFAN.com, keyword contest to learn more and enter today. That's KFAN.com, keyword contest.
Now joining the Power Trip Morning Show, defending initials champion Marnie Gellner.
Oh, man, does that have a nice ring to it. What a great way to start the weekend.
Oh. You know, I looked it up. I think you hadn't won since something like June, so you were due.
Of 1912.
No, of this year. Of this year. And a walk-off win, the whole thing, Marge. Well done.
It had been
Welcome back.
Strong finish.
Thank
and
you.
you won haircuts for a year for somebody.
Yeah, I did.
Right, Great Clips loves that.
Man, Great Clips loves it. I love it. You guys love it. You love it when you lose.
Yeah.
That was a great day.
There's like 5 people on Twitter that are like, oh, God, Marnie won. I'm like, block.
Don't tell me that. That's going to ruin my whole
You blocked
day.
me?
That's all I'm going to think about.
Yep.
It doesn't matter.
I can't imagine being so mad at somebody having so much fun. But whatever.
Sayonara,
I was talking to Brett afterwards because he had never played. Brett Blakemore played in that game, and he got 2 right, which was actually... Or no, one. Did he get 1?
He got 2.
He got 2, yeah.
Which was super impressive.
Solid.
And we were just talking afterwards, and he was like, yeah, I see why you get so excited. I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is how I don't understand how no one else jumps out of their seat, because the light bulb going on, or the bell ringing, however you want to describe it, when it comes to your mind, and it's right.
It's euphoric.
It's euphoric.
Yeah.
It never gets old, and I shock myself every time. I'm like, I actually thought of that?
Yeah, you thought of it.
Congrats.
Well
It's
done.
incredible.
Yep. Well, either way.
Maxwell, you know what's up.
Wow.
I know what's up, Marnes. You know, when we were partners on Password.
Man.
You're the only one that can match my energy like that.
Oof.
Yeah, and some people say that was the most entertaining password game of all time. So think about it.
And some people hated it.
Except for 5 people on Twitter were like,
Right.
"Get Marnie off the air. She's having too much. She's having too much fun. It's
He's making that up.
annoying."
Nobody's ever said that.
Yeah.
He's making that up, Mark.
No, he's making that up.
Definitely not. But I have blocked most of those people, Marn. So hopefully I'll never have to read that again.
do you block-
I block a
Thank
ton
you,
of
Daddy.
people. It's fun.
People when they make fun of me.
Absolutely not. Normally, exactly. I'll DM those people. Go, keep going.
Give me your best material.
Yeah. Got any more?
Mars, we'll talk links next segment, okay? Because we got to get your take.
absolutely.
But it's time for the news with Christopher Allen Hockey.
That's right. We got to do the news because we got us a great sponsor.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey.
Brought to you by Carbonis.
Thanks, Carbonis.
Wow.
I know Owen Wilson, dude.
What percentage of people do you think think that it's pronounced Carbones? Like if they don't hear the commercials?
Outsiders, for sure.
Outsiders.
There could
Let's
be,
go
yeah.
to Carbones.
There's a Italian restaurant. Famous
Somebody
in New
has
York,
to.
And they're all over called Carbone. Yeah. But yeah, there are a lot of people, I bet.
Nobody with any exposure to the Italian people think that is Carbone.
Dude, there's 5 people on Twitter that are like, I'm going to Carbones because Marnie won and I'm so pissed. Same 5 guys.
I mean,
Same
good
guys.
for them, but not the Marnie part.
Those are my favorite kind.
Thank you. Thank.
I love when Marnie wins. It's the most fun.
Something available.
Thank you, same.
Yep.
June was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was like half a year ago, it seems like. Pretty close. Either way, time for the news.
That's right.
Thanks to Carbonis.
That's right. Hey, tickets go on sale today for the annual Minnesota Millionaire Raffle on New Year's Day. Minnesota Lottery Director Adam Prock says this is one of the most popular games.
We've got 800,000 tickets, and there are $2 million prizes and also over 15,000 other prizes. It is by far your best chance to win $1 million. I know once they go on sale, there are a lot of people who can't wait to get them. And like I said, through the holiday season, they like to give them out as gifts because, it's a $10 chance to maybe gift somebody $1 million. And, again, there's those $2 million prizes. We also have $500,000 prizes and prizes all the way down to $50.
And it's $10 a ticket.
All right, I've never
Only 800,000?
purchased those, but I'm going to get in this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you buy them?
That's more
You
my.
can get them anywhere. Yeah.
That's my pace.
Yeah. If you see them, get them because they do sell out.
Are they at gas stations?
I
Just
believe
like
that's
normal
right.
lottery places? I
Will you
guess
look
I've
that
never
up?
heard this.
Before I say yes, I believe that is the case, yeah. So,
All right.
yeah. Anyway, the Minnesota Millionaire raffle tickets are $10 a piece. And like I said, if only 800,000 sold, and 2 of those prizes are $1 million, and
I'll take one.
Sauce, if there's 800,000 tickets
Yes,
and there are 2 $1 million winners,
Yes.
if you buy one ticket, what are your chances of being a millionaire?
Say that again.
Don't worry about it.
The nice thing about
Don't
it is you
worry
can't
about
win
it.
too much money, right, Marty?
Right, Barnes?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't need to change your life. Higher security for your family.
Right.
Have more money, more problems.
sure. Yeah.
Now, you may have said this, Hawk, but it is through the Minnesota lottery, obviously. So I'm pretty sure you can buy it anywhere that the lottery is sold.
I believe that's right.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe that's right. Again, the raffle itself actually takes place on New Year's Day. That'd be a good way to start the year. That wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I guess. I'm probably busy that day, but I guess I could
Doing what?
cash $1 million check. Yeah, that'd be sweet.
A new European Christmas market is coming to Minneapolis this winter. You heard what I said. The Minneapolis Christkindl Market will open on November 22nd at North Loop Green,
Oh, wow.
the new apartment building right there opposite Target Field. You know what I'm talking about there, Bones?
Yeah, it's kind of where that parking ramp used to be. It's right by the railroad tracks, across the railroad tracks from, what is it now, Brixworth beer. So, yeah.
They already have it looking real cool. It'll be open Friday to Sunday every weekend, ending December 22nd. The market will feature live music, kids activities, food, and handcrafted gifts from 30 local vendors representing 15 countries. How cool is that, man? Let's go.
A little Christkindl?
That's right.
Is
Let's
that what
bring
it
some
is?
Christmas down there. That's right.
What is
yeah.
the general difference between American Christmas and is it European
I
Christmas?
can't describe it, but if you saw it, you'd know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very German looking, but it looks, but I mean, like old school, like I mean, it looks like it should be hanging outside of a castle.
Right,
I
that's
mean,
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
As
same
opposed to
type,
like a
same
state fair.
concept, just different flair to
Yeah,
it almost.
yeah, that's
less manufactured, more homemade looking.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
right.
But still red and green, Santa kind of.
Yep. There's just a little bit of Satan worship mixed in.
Yeah. Rosie.
Just like in the old days. Yeah.
To a minimum.
Yep. Right.
Yep, Santa reading some questionable stuff.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Old wine,
The days
cider.
of yore.
Yeah.
Probably got that cheese thing that they melt and tip.
Hey, whoa. Hey, check this out, by the way. Classic European delicacies also going to be on hand, including Burbach's German potato pancakes,
Oh, delicious.
Chalet's Swiss raclette.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. That's the cheese.
Oh, it is?
That's
Yeah.
cheese?
That's
Swiss
cheese.
raclette.
Did I
You
say
just
it
said
right?
Swiss chocolate.
Yeah,
That's what I
Did
thought
you
it
say
was too.
chocolate or
No,
did
I
you say
said raclette. I said raclette.
I think that's the cheese. Wow. Where it's like a half
said
wheel of
it
cheese
right.
and they heat
I
up
didn't
the
know
top
we were
and they
doing
scrape
radio with
it up.
Anthony Bourdain over here. Those French cheeses.
Very, very pungent cheese, but yummy.
All of us heard chocolate.
Yeah.
I'll take
Every one
Swiss
of us.
I
chocolate.
said it and I heard chocolate. Here's something fun for yins, as my grandma would have said. Grammy-winning rock musician Jack White's going to perform at First Avenue this week.
Saw that first time in 14 years, I think was the
Yeah.
headline I read.
Yeah. Fans
First
hoping
Ave's
to
the
snag
best.
tickets to the intimate show will have their opportunity starting at 1 p.m. today.
Oh.
A very limited number of student tickets also be available at the Depot Tavern's box office, noon Wednesday. What day is it he's playing, though? Let me see. Jack White will perform First Avenue this week. Fans, legendary guitarists hoping ongoing surprise drop-in concert eventually in the Twin Cities intimate show. It doesn't say what night. What night is it?
First Ave's such a badass venue
It's the
because
best.
you either
It's
catch
sweet.
a band
On
on
Wednesday.
the way up, right? So you get to see them before
Yeah.
they're playing arenas, or you get people that respect First Avenue so much that they're
Yeah.
like, I don't care if I could play a 3 times bigger venue or 10 times bigger venue. I want to play First Avenue. So then you see bands that are way too big for First Ave
Yeah.
in First Ave.
Paul Simon played there like 5 years
Right.
ago.
Jack White plays there Wednesday.
Yeah, that's sweet. No, I know what you
That's
mean. Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
So
That's
the
so cool.
tickets go on sale today and he's playing there tomorrow.
that's right.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
That's sweet, man.
Yeah, nice job. That's neat. I like that stuff. Go see him.
Yeah, go see him.
Go
Let's
see it.
That's when you know you are a pretty popular artist, when you can put your tickets on sale the day before.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Man.
Well, what does it hold? 2,500? Maybe less than
Maybe.
that, maybe?
I think that's about right.
Yeah,
That's
he'll sell that out in a split second.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
A North Dakota woman, Marnie,
Go on.
Was sentenced to 25 years in prison
Uh-oh.
after poisoning her boyfriend.
Gee.
All right, hang on.
Yeah, let's listen to her side. She mistakenly believed he inherited $30 million and was planning to break up with her. Thea Canoyer.
Oh, that's a French cheese.
It's also a song by that one band. Damn it. That would have been
Anagata DeVito?
Yeah.
Isn't that War?
Yeah, no.
No,
Iron Butterfly.
That's it.
Yeah,
well
yeah.
done. Good
Well
poem,
done.
man. I wouldn't have thought you'd known that.
Yeah.
Thea Canoyer, baby, was convicted for the murder of Stephen Riley Jr., who died last year from being poisoned with antifreeze. And here's an officer explaining what happened.
We had received phone calls from some of the victim's friends who told us they believed that he was possibly poisoned by Ina. There were a couple containers. One was a Windex bottle. The other one was a beer bottle, believed to have antifreeze in them. There was a belief that if he wasn't in the picture, she would be entitled to any settlement money through that common law marriage. That kind of changed as the investigators informed her that we don't have common law marriage in North Dakota.
Just investigate
she meat sauced it.
before you murder the guy.
She meat sauced it. So here's my question. What amount of antifreeze kills you? Because if I'm sipping a beer
Don't Google that.
and I taste anything that doesn't taste like beer,
Right.
I
That's it.
don't finish the bottle and be like, that was pretty skunky the whole way
what
through. That
was
tasted
that?
like antifreeze. Right. Wouldn't one sip go, whoa,
Yeah.
I sure would
what
think
the
so.
hell is this?
I sure would think so.
Even if you're hammered, wouldn't you
Yeah.
say, this beer's terrible?
Yeah.
According to that soundbite, there was a bottle of beer and a bottle of Windex. He wasn't drinking Windex going, I'm not drinking antifreeze.
Yeah.
But I will dabble with Windex.
Yeah.
I am trying to figure out like how hammered you'd have to be, and then also like what would be the ideal beer in which to hide antifreeze, like
There are a couple of
like a white chocolate
strong words.
stout or something like that.
Yeah.
Or barrel
You wouldn't taste that.
aged
You wouldn't taste it in that.
sour.
anyway.
Just a little touch of antifreeze to it.
Yeah.
I mean, how much does it take to kill a person?
I don't know.
If it's a shot glass worth, then
Yeah,
we're all
I
in
don't
trouble
know.
because by the
Yeah.
time you sip it, it's probably too late.
It's got to be more than that.
I would think it's
don't
more
know.
than that.
I don't know.
God, if only there was a website where we could
Yeah, but
look stuff up like that.
like that's something
don't wanna
like you
Google
don't want to Google
Yeah,
that because then you're probably on a list.
Oh, I don't care.
I
Hang
mean,
on.
Hawk was
How
Googling like
much-
fake taxi the other day, but
How much antifreeze
that puts you on the list.
yeah.
would
I needed a ride.
a person have to drink to die?
I
I'm on a list.
I worry that Cory planted this story just so
Yeah.
he had the excuse to look this up on the air as a perfect cover.
I share a computer with Paul Allen.
Right.
You think I'm worried about Googling how much antifreeze a person would have to drink to die? That's the tamest thing that's going to be Googled today on this
I
computer.
think it's brilliant of you.
The symptoms of antifreeze poisoning are subtle. I wonder if she looked that part up. Then the first 12 hours of ingestion of antifreeze, a person who has been poisoned, accidentally or not, might act drunk. The nervous system gets slowed down, according to this, blah, 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 blah. How much does it take? Real damage as quickly as 30 minutes afterwards. Oh, man. When antifreeze is absorbed into the body, it crystallizes.
Whoops.
Man,
Within
I never
20,
would've guessed.
it just says, this is a little misleading. It says just within 24 to 72 hours, a person who has ingested a significant amount of antifreeze can die as a result. Most commonly, death is preceded by kidney failure. It also causes heart issues and brain damage. So this doesn't say what. It just says 24 to 72 hours, and it does crystallize inside of you.
Yikes.
It doesn't say the amount, though. It just says a significant amount.
Wow.
How much did that guy drink?
I don't know. Marnes, North Dakota. Do you have a comment?
She definitely moved from the outside. She was just passing through.
Sure.
When we come back, Sauce will do sports, and Marnie will tell us whether the championship was, quote, stolen from the Lynx, as Cheryl Reeve said after the game. We'll see if Marnie agrees right after this Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
This is Cap and Al. What up, Al? Al Bergstrom and Jewel of Kiss.
We've got your last chance to win tickets to see the Abbott Brothers and Trampled by Turtles this Thursday at XL Energy Center, right now. Don't miss your chance to see this co-headline show by two of the best in folk music. Call 800-320-5326.
Yeah, tell the truth to yourself and the rest will fall in place. God, I love the Avett Brothers. Man.
They're great.
I wish I could go to that show. I wonder if they're playing somewhere Friday that I could drive to. Yeah, I could probably do this off the air. My apologies, guys. Welcome back, Power Trip Morning Show. Hey, you listen.
Hey, just get your schedule set. All
right, okay,
we'll
cool.
wait for you.
Cool. Well, while I'm doing that, how about we learn what's going on in high school football? Because the playoffs start tonight.
The playoffs begin tonight in Minnesota high school football. We call it Week 9, the section quarterfinals. 108 games in all. The winners advance to the semifinals on Saturday. Now that's 9-man through 5A. The big schools, Class 6A, they'll have their first round this Friday. Off the gridiron, section volleyball also starts tonight, and state tournament play is underway as well. The girls' state tennis tournament starts this morning, and boys and girls state soccer quarterfinals run Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this week. I'm Ryan Phelps.
Thanks, Ryan. Hey, Martins, you made like state as a volleyball player, didn't you? Is that right?
I mean, back in the day.
Well, I didn't mean yesterday.
Sure.
You did, right?
I don't think our team went to state.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you did.
No.
Yeah. Glad I brought it up then.
A lot of good athletes in North Dakota.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I'm in the thick of it now. We've got a playoff game tonight. Yeah. Chaska at Waconia.
Ooh.
What? They beat us earlier in the season. Oh. We got to go. We got some unfinished business, and then we've got a section volleyball game on Thursday. So it's a big week.
It is, man.
For the fam.
That's fun. Good for you.
This time of year, though, man, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I love fall sports. It's such a big deal to the kids that are in it.
Yeah.
You know? Remember being there?
Oh, yeah.
On that gridiron? It's do or die. There's a game tonight. I don't even want to say if we lose. Whatever team loses, it's over. The season's over. Whatever team wins. My God, you have another playoff game on Saturday. It's just...
Yeah.
The emotions are high, man.
It's awesome. When I went to high school, we played 10 regular season games, and only one team per district made the playoffs.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, so we just played 10 regular season games, and that was the end of it. Yeah.
And did you go to state?
Not even close. They wouldn't even let us back in the state. We played so badly. They made us move. Had to go to Egypt with a bonus. He's going to Egypt. You know that?
Yeah, how about that, Boney?
Man, you're a world traveler.
I'm excited.
You are like Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah, you're like Constantine.
Yeah, the Keanu Reeves movie.
That too.
Is that a good film?
Wasn't that Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, that's right.
Hawk, you love that movie, right?
I did. I liked it. It was 10 out of 10.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around Property Preservation.
Thank you, All Around.
Good to know.
Quickly, Hawk, the Avett Brothers are playing in Lexington, Kentucky this Saturday.
That's kind of a far drive.
Yeah.
If only they made aircraft.
Oh.
Yeah, I could fly there. You're right about that.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good reason to go to Kentucky.
Yeah, go to Kentucky.
When are you going to Egypt?
What's that?
When are you going to Egypt?
Couple weeks.
Egypt. Why is that?
Weeks.
Just for S's and giggles or
Yeah,
what?
pretty much.
God, you're the best, Bonus.
That's so sweet.
It's just a bucket list thing, and right now we are in the sweet spot of our lives right now where we don't have a lot of responsibility. We've got a little bit of time. We've got a little bit of money. This is and we got our health. So
give her hell, Boney.
Well said,
I love it, man.
We are not screwing around. We are taking advantage of it right now.
You should.
I love it, man.
Good
Get her
for
done.
you.
I should be doing the same thing. Why do I care about work? Honestly, what the hell am I thinking? Let's roll. I got things to do.
So
You're my hero, Bonus.
Yep. And you're my lover.
Does my dad know?
Yes.
we keep saying we're going to get a dog and settle down again, Max. So but we haven't done that yet.
How long are you spending in Egypt?
2 weeks.
Jesus.
A little less than 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
That's how long
He's
Jesus
not
been
going
there.
to be there.
Oh.
He's always there.
Get the itinerary down. I heard they made these. I don't know what they're called, but they're pyramid shaped
Yeah.
objects.
Triangles.
There you go. 3D
big
triangles.
So
Are they on your list?
I was trying to learn a little bit about Egyptian history because my whole reason for going there is
Have you seen The Mummy?
I have seen the movie.
Simupate.
is a great movie.
I love being in a place with history. Like I love living in Philadelphia and walking around Old Town and feeling the weight of
Liberty Bell, et cetera.
Right. I loved being in Rome and walking past the Colosseum and going, this is amazing, right? And I was like, I would like to do that in Egypt because I know Egypt's older, but I didn't really recognize how much older. Like the Great Pyramid was 2,500 years old when Jesus showed up. So we are closer to Jesus than Jesus was to the Great Pyramid. Like it's that old, right? And so there is
impressive. Yeah,
there is a weight of history there that I'm excited to check out.
I'm pretty sure the pyramids were built in the 1800s. Or no, what? Yeah, 1800s?
Yeah,
no,
early
PA said?
1800s.
So
early 1800s.
You got like the Great Pyramid and the Sphinx, which were built like 2,500 BC. And then you go like, there's a bunch of other, the Valley of the Gods or something, there's a bunch of other really historical major civilization. And that's 1,000 years later. And it's still standing. Like there was a kingdom. And then there was like a big break where there really wasn't a kingdom. And then there was another major kingdom. And that was all 1,500 years before the Roman Empire. It's just nuts, the history. So I'm looking forward to checking that out.
Well,
That's
you can
sweet
verify
bonus.
what we talked about a couple weeks ago, right? I said when I went to like Windsor Castle, some of the castles in England or Scotland, you are a stone's throw away from a Burger King. Right? It's weird to have history right next to modern things. So everybody says that the pyramids are right on the edge of a town filled with fast food restaurants. And you just don't see those in the photos.
It's like if the Great Pyramid was in Richfield.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's a close suburb of Cairo.
Let's go see King Tut and then go get half-price apps after 9 at Applebee's.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Well, best of luck. That sounds awesome.
I'm excited.
Is Max going to house it while you're gone?
He is not going to. I don't think you're welcome to, Max.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'll stay at the crib.
Sure.
Why not?
Twice.
Yeah.
No dog to take care of this time.
Oh.
Well, I didn't take care of it very well last time.
Oh, you took care of it all right.
Sauce. Poker face. Poker face.
Sauce.
Does Sauce know what continent Egypt is on? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Although I did see a video with several Timberwolves yesterday that did not.
I will say no.
You're going to go no. Marty, yes
just
or
to
no?
mix it up a little bit.
I'll say yes.
I think yes as well. The only one doubting you is Bonus.
Is it Africa?
Nailed it.
You got it.
I knew it's not.
Saucy, don't doubt him, Bonus.
I would never
A
doubt
little
Saucy.
faith in Sauce. Watch, I have faith in Sauce. He's going to nail this sports report.
Hogs, Daddy.
Yes, sir.
The Wolves open their season tonight.
Hang on, he didn't nail it because we didn't hit the open yet. It's sponsored.
I thought we
I
did,
already
and
did.
then
I
we
did like 10
we did.
minutes
Oh, that
and
was
we
10
went
minutes
to-
ago?
Yeah.
Oh, then proceed.
Are you high?
Then you nailed
What a
it.
mess.
You're not listening?
The Wolves open their season tonight in L.A. Basketball starts tonight and won't end until June.
Great.
They battle the Lakers. The Wolves are 1.5 point favorites. The over-under is 223.5. Game time is 9 p.m. and can be heard right here on the Fan.
Wolves are 1.5 point favorites at the
Yeah.
Lakers.
Yeah.
I gotta take.
feels like
I gotta
a-
take the Wolves
yeah.
on that. That seems like easy money.
9 p.m.
Yeah, 9 p.m.
Well,
Which
that's
probably-
a half an hour earlier
Right.
than the Lakers typically start their home game,
Yeah,
so we should be
probably.
lucky that it's on TNT.
Right.
Basketball, gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it.
Such
Nobody
a
wants to
great
take
fan.
the other side of that.
No, I would take the Wolves as well. Hogs?
Even though the league probably
Hogs won't.
wants the Lakers to win.
Stars in. Hawk?
No.
Yeah.
No.
You're in, Hawk?
No. No.
Kind of sounds like you're in.
Do I have
No.
to take the other side?
No.
If you take the other side, I'll take. Yeah,
No,
sure.
I can't think of it.
But yeah, so Marnes, your thoughts?
I'm very excited for this. It's so strange. I was telling Cory during the break, it's so weird that the Wolves are starting and we don't have this game. Like there was no conference call today. There's no talking about, hey, what storylines are we looking at? Because we don't start broadcasting on FanDuel Sports Network.
FanDuel Sports Network.
Until Thursday when the Wolves are at Sacramento. But I am really excited and curious to see rotations and just how we use Dante DiVincenzo. What does Julius Randle look like with this group? What does he look like with Rudy Gobert? How many minutes does Naz Reid play? What do the backup point guard minutes look like? They're not all those questions will not be answered tonight, but it is the start of figuring out this team. And this team is also a championship contending team. So this is going to be a fun season.
I don't understand a word you just said.
If I take the other side of 4.5,
No,
would anybody take that?
I'll give you a 1.5, like the line is.
Nobody wants the other side of that sauce. I'm giving you the other. I'll take
2.5.
I'll take the other. No, 4.5.
What are you, nuts?
That's more reasonable.
No, I love gambling, but no. Core?
No.
3.5?
No, the Wolves are going to win, though. I just don't want
Probably
to bet
by
on it.
10.
Yeah, probably by 10 or
Then
30
take the
or
other
90.
side.
I'll run on the field.
No, it's in court.
I will take the Lakers side if you give me 4.5. That's what I'm saying.
Oh. Yeah, I'll take that.
50?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. $50.
All right.
Oh, I'm a knucklehead.
Oh, Pat. Marnes.
Yeah.
On Sunday,
Yeah,
the Liberty beat the Lynx 67-62. Everybody is saying it's rigged.
Come on.
Your thoughts?
It's complicated.
It's been a great run.
Honestly, it was a great one. I am honestly still all over the board about this game because there are so many things that were great, so many things that bothered me, so many things I agree with, disagree with. That foul call against Alana Smith,
Right.
where she supposedly fouled Breanna Stewart at the end of regulation, I still am shocked that call stood. I understand making it in the heat of the moment, but when you go to the monitor and review it and come back with, okay, we took our time and everybody calmed down and we watched it over and over again and we still said that's a foul. That still blows me away.
But that is not an outside third party that's making that call, right? That is the same officials in the arena that made the call in the first place.
Yes, but they overturn themselves.
Right. That's true.
I mean, that's not a
but
it's not unheard
that
of.
makes it that much harder to overturn.
It does.
Right.
It does, especially when you are in an arena with 19,000 fans
Right.
and most of them want a certain team to win.
And
of course.
and the commissioner wearing a New York skyline.
How about that?
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That's pretty ridiculous.
I don't know if she had a Minneapolis skyline dress underneath and she was prepared to change. I'm going to guess not. But that I cannot get past that call. And in watching the broadcast, I thought Ryan Rucco and Rebecca Lobo, it was almost like they didn't want to really say that is not a foul. Rebecca walked the line pretty carefully in there's not much there. But Ryan, when he first said, I think she got her on the left hand, and then they showed the replay, and he's like, well, not as much on that angle. I'm like, there's no left hand. There's nothing.
It's all ball.
There's nothing.
Yeah,
Drives
it's
me
ridiculous.
And the travel on that same play never was brought up. In fact, I watched the broadcast pretty carefully, and I didn't see it. And then I went back and watched it on League Pass because I'm like, how did I miss that? It in real time, you see it if you're looking for it. It's not the easiest thing, but they never showed it on the broadcast. All the replays, almost all. I think there was one angle that sort of showed her halfway through the travel, but every other replay showed after Breanna Stewart had started her move into the shot. Yep. So they didn't even replay that part of it. And I don't think they were hiding it. I'm not saying that at all. It just is so weird how prominent and prevalent that travel video is. And it's only because people have circulated it on social media and found the clip and said, look at this, look at it. And you look at it and you go, oh my God, that is a blatant travel.
Yeah, they're doing a documentary on National Geographic.
Exactly. It never came up on the broadcast. And the weird part about that is, having worked in broadcasting, it doesn't have to be Ryan Rucco or Rebecca Lobo pointing that out. There is a producer, there's a director, there's a sideline reporter. She has a producer. Right. There's so many people who can just chime into a microphone and say, she traveled 5 seconds before that. It's an interesting piece of video. We have to show it. There's so many eyes on that broadcast that could have chimed in with that. And there's so many people who missed it. And I missed it in real time. So I'm just, it's a baffling play that will live in infamy. And Cheryl Reeve is right on that part. That was an atrocious call, especially after you had time to go back and look at it and make the right call.
I can't believe they didn't.
Yeah.
And the garbage explanation, Marnes, about when that guy got to the microphone and basically said that she was not in the legal
guarding position.
What does that even mean? Of course she is. She was not moving. Her feet were planted. She's not in the
Yeah.
old NBA little circle where you can't be under the bed.
Restricted area.
What part
Yeah.
of her position was not legal?
I mean, it's like if you're leaning, or that's oftentimes how they'll determine a block charge. Were you not in legal guarding position and you reached and you were leaning and whatever? But usually when you get that explanation, it's Alana Smith was not in legal guarding position when she contacted the arm of Breanna Stewart in the shot. That's the part they left out. You can be in not legal guarding position, be all over the court. But if you're not touching anyone, it's not a foul.
Yeah. Right.
So that's the part of the explanation that was not in there, was when she contacted Breanna Stewart on the arm, on the wrist, on the elbow, on the... I'd still, that's why I'm still dumbfounded.
So give us a quick explanation, because I know we're going to break. And Bonus, you got to go in a second or not? Or can you stick around?
Sorry.
Okay, so quickly though, Marge. The word stolen is the word that Cheryl Reeve used. How do you feel about the word stolen?
It's pretty harsh, because here's why I said I'm all over the board. Then I look at overtime and say, we went 0 for 6 in overtime and turned the ball over 5 times. That was terrible.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't have been in overtime. So then I go back to that side and to hold Sabrina Ionescu to 1 of 19 shooting and not be able to win that game, and hold Breanna Stewart in check and not be able to win that game, it's so frustrating. And Cheryl was not holding back. The stolen
Good
part,
for her, by the way.
it's harsh,
Yeah.
but that last call, if that's what it came down to, and that was a bogus call. But then, it's really complicated. It's really frustrating. Everything was at stake. You can't let the officials determine the game at that point, which is what happened.
Yeah.
Sucks, man.
Johnny Bones, do you have
sucks.
a Lynx website to promote?
Not yet. Zone Coverage does have Lynx coverage, so I guess we do. But Gleaming of the Geek, Zone Coverage, Hockey Wilderness for your Wild, Gleaming Twins Daily
What
for
about
Twins.
Wolves?
Wolves, also zonecoverage.com. Yes, lots of Wolves coverage.
And also bonustravel.com?
Not yet.
Bonecoverage.com.
Wow, that's a different website.
Yeah. It's about archaeological analysis.
You know, the only person that travels more than Breanna Stewart is John Bonus. That's a sports joke. See you, Johnny Bones.
Bye, John.
Vikings news is next. I keep, mentioning Alan Horton at 8 o'clock. It is Tuesday. Don't forget Jonathan Grenard in like an hour as well.
That's right.
Of your 5-1 Minnesota Vikings. I assume we're still having him, even though it's a short week for him.
I believe we are. I haven't heard any different yet.
I believe we are. Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
And this, by the way, is Dreams Aside. The song is Waiting.
The Fan.
Hey. It is 7:49. We're running real late today, so we'll get right to some Vikings news momentarily. Is that going to stay over there?
Maybe if that's cool.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll turn your mic. I just want to make sure. Yeah. There you go. There's Zacho. There's Marzi. Cast of Thousands. Here we go. We got to do some Vikings news. Because there's plenty going on, Cory. I don't know if you know this or not, but we go right straight to Los Angeles and play another game.
Yeah, short week. Let's go.
Hell yeah, man.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Radco. Thank you, Radco.
All right, let's start with Thursday's game before we get to the game after Thursday's game. But the Vikes are at the Rams this Thursday at 7:15. The Vikings are 5-1. The Rams are 2-4. We mentioned this earlier, but yesterday they had one of those non-practice practice reports where if they had practiced, this is how much they would have practiced. So
Are we talking about practice?
kind of a fake injury report. But if they had practiced, Blake Cashman would not have practiced. So he was listed as did not practice. And then fake limited Caleb Evans, TJ Hawkinson, Aaron Jones, Pat Jones, Josh Oliver, and Harrison Phillips.
Jim Jones.
And Jim
He's
Jones.
playing?
No, he's scratched.
And I believe the Rams have Cooper Kupp listed as a full participant. Is that accurate?
He will play.
So Cooper Kupp going to play. So we're pretty banged up
I have
still.
a sneaking suspicion TJ will play.
I do too. I think he'll play as well.
Let's see what the coach had to say about that. KOC.
We'll make that determination, kind of as these next couple of days. We obviously, as we put together game plans, want to have a good feel for that, but, very much a possibility.
There you go.
We'll see if that's a game changer.
I like it.
The Vikings and Colts game the week after that has been flexed to Sunday Night Football. That's November 3rd, week 9. So the Jags and Eagles, yuck, has been moved to 3:05. Vikes, Colts, Sunday Night Football.
That's cool.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Let's go.
Surprising, but cool.
Well, compared to the game,
is it though?
replacing,
Jacksonville's terrible, and I think they don't want to see Nick Soriano's stupid face.
Sirianni.
That too.
Either one of them.
It's a different guy.
Both those faces are bad.
Yeah, Hawk knows. That's the backup coach,
and he was on The Sopranos. Remember?
Yeah.
What's the Eagles coach's name?
Johnny
Nick
Thompson.
Sirianni. How do you say it?
I like how you say it.
All right. Well, that guy sucks. I hope they fire him.
Who's the quarterback of the Colorado Buffaloes?
Colorado Buffalo? Buffaloes. It's Deion Sanders' son.
And his name is?
His name is Deion Sanderson?
It's Shadur
I barely know her.
Nailed it.
Yeah, man. You are obsessed with me.
Yeah, I got nothing else to do.
You want to wear me as
Obsessed
a
with me.
tent.
I want to wear you as a tent?
I'm a large
Who
man.
wears a tent? You mean like I might want to sleep inside of you as a tent?
Now we're talking.
Yeah,
Okay,
Hawk's
let's
in.
discuss this some more.
Cash those tickets.
Yep.
That Marnie had shields.
Yeah, are you talking like Luke Skywalker?
Yeah. You got to cut me open to stay warm? I would hold you.
There's like 4 of us can get in there.
Like if I died, let's say you and I were out in the wilderness, and I died because I, just boredom and
I
exhaustion.
love this story so far.
Yes.
You died of boredom?
I just didn't want to go on, right?
Yeah,
we could see where we were going, but I just laid down and died, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
And you needed to stay warm.
God, I love this story.
And you cut
Where
me
are we?
open. We're in Hoth.
And you keep.
We're on the ice planet Hoth.
Yeah, and you cut me open
We're
to
just
stay warm.
Wandering for fun?
We got lost. You thought there was a Canes in the yonder.
Somewhere down the line.
In the yonder, yeah. That's where they normally are.
And you cut me open.
Oh, yeah.
Before you died?
No, after I died.
Oh, man, this doesn't sound like me.
To keep me warm. But I was dead. Would you take my dead arms and put them around you and hold you?
It's a
Like
good
a
question,
tent.
Cory.
Thank you, Hawk.
Please don't avoid the question, Cory.
You'd be like, well, no one's looking. This is my chance. And then we would just lay there and I would keep you warm in my death.
So I have cut you open to crawl inside of you like the Tauntaun from Ice Planet Hoth in Empire Strikes
Or
Back.
the Ton if it's
Super
me.
Tauntaun.
Yeah.
Super Tauntaun.
So I've already cut you open, and I am now inside of you. My entire body is inside of you.
No,
You're asking, am I going to wrap your dead arms around me for
Just to
extra warmth?
Yeah.
Just for like the metaphor that I'm being held and I feel more protected, or for actual additional warmth?
All of it.
All the above?
Please take this seriously.
Yeah, thank you, Hawk.
Can I ask a question before I answer? Do you want me to wrap your arms around me?
Does it matter?
You
He's
do.
dead.
No, but I'm asking him now as a person who's alive. Would you want me to do that?
I would be honored.
You would?
Yeah.
Then no, I'd probably just cut those off.
As
and
my
throw them
soul
away.
was going away, I'd go, thank you, Cory. Kiss me too.
Kiss me too.
I'll tell you what
I'd cut your
Mrs.
arms off.
Doubtfire running.
Cor?
Yes.
If I remember correctly, at the beginning of the story, like 20 minutes ago, I was there with you guys on the planet.
Yeah, you were.
Can I borrow those arms for a minute?
Yeah. What do you need? You want them both?
A stranger.
Oh, well played.
That's right. I'm going to scratch my back with one and play a little poke the dot with the other.
Oh, my God.
Poke the dot?
Yeah. You want to play?
Your mic's on.
I'm Mike Zahn.
Can you Hawk, request that Sauce die with a particular hand position?
Yeah.
With a certain amount of fingers up?
Oh. I just wanted to know if I could
Seriously,
hold you
you
one
guys.
last time.
So anyway, the Vikings game got flexed.
Yeah, man, it did. And these Vikes are ready to go.
This is Vikings news.
Let's do this, man. I'm excited.
You went too far.
Did you guys hear Cam Bynum on yesterday with Dan Barrero?
Yeah, it was pretty honest with his own
very, very. It's
shortcomings.
like, come on,
That's
man.
why I love Cam. He basically
Cam's
said
the best.
he was talking about how he watched film and he thought he had a tendency on that receiver, and then basically the receiver didn't do what he thought he was going to do. So then Cam was basically out of position. He threw it on himself, saying like, "Hey, I thought I knew his tell, but gambled and was wrong, and it cost me."
It's interesting, isn't it? I mean, we played an equally talented, maybe even more talented team that was equally well coached. And that's why the game was so good, man. It was
Well
fun.
said, Hawk.
Fun.
Yeah.
It was a chess game, as somebody said in one of the articles that I skimmed.
There was probably a paywall, so I didn't read it.
I
Yeah.
can't believe that he didn't volunteer to hold me in his death.
No, but I didn't know you were with us. Because you definitely would have put my dead arms around you.
It's because when Cory's around, I'm invisible to you.
No, he just makes me do that.
I just like that we were on the ice planet Hoth we were wandering around and you got, quote, bored.
Yeah.
Well, I was
Nothing
cold,
to see here.
and you were tired of me complaining.
That's true. By the way, just so I know, do we have lightsabers? Is that how I cut you open?
No, you had a butter knife. That's it.
Ooh.
Took a while.
I thank God you always bring one of those with you
Yeah.
everywhere you go.
Yeah.
You
had
never know when you're going to
Always be prepared.
run into
Right.
a
Always be
biscuit.
closing.
Like the Boy Scouts.
I got a loaf of bread here.
Yeah.
I felt like that was a really productive sports segment.
I don't think
This
it
station's
was.
just enough. It's nothing but bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just not for hardcore sports people.
At least Marnie didn't win the initials in that segment.
Oh, dear God.
I know. I mean,
That would have
geez.
pissed even more
Yeah,
people
at
off.
least we all would have voted for Caitlin Clark as Rookie of the Year.
I don't get that.
Lavelle didn't. That was the only vote she didn't get was Lavelle.
Yeah. Would have been unanimous otherwise.
Yeah, except for Lavelle.
But whatever.
It's over.
It's a bunch of bits.
Whoa.
Stupid show.
Whoa, I mean, don't call us that.
Wow.
It's a couple.
Imagine if you tuned in for actual Vikings breakdown
Yeah,
and
we
you
did.
heard
We did it.
You heard whether or not Sauce's dead arms were going to hold me in the cold. And then Hawk wanted to play poke the dot with your dead arms.
Yeah. Right.
Well, just know that if it was roles reversed, I would wear you like a mink scarf, and I would just hold you when I was more cold. I would just pat you and say, "There,
You'd
Cory."
be like a Clark Griswold in the attic.
Yeah, you would be my
Aw,
mink scarf.
that's a perfect thing.
And then
I
we
can
would
picture
watch
that.
sad movies, and I would cry. I'm just going off.
On the ice planet Hoth?
You're
Yeah, I have
watching
a DVD
films while
player.
you're on the brink of freezing to death, and you're
Yeah.
using me as a scarf?
Yeah. Well, you're dainty.
I mean,
He's got you there. I mean, how many of us have called you dainty?
Charm.
God, I wish
All
I was
right.
watching Charmed right now.
What happened to that
I had to
show?
stop doing it.
Why?
It's hard to do radio with an interruption.
Too distracting.
you know we got DVR now in there, right? So you could like pause and
Yeah, I know.
rewind and
We don't need that. We don't need that. He'll go blind over there.
Look, the Wolves tip it off tonight. We needed somebody to cover them like a blanket. So, hey, look, Alan Horton's in California. Unbelievably convenient for us that somebody's actually going to be at the game. So we're going to talk to him next. And we'll do Fan 5 after this. Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.